Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to dive into something that connects us all, talking about our families. I mean, think about it, right? When you're getting to know someone, what's one of the first things that comes up? It's almost always family. It's a huge part of how we share who we are, no matter what language we're speaking. And that's exactly what we're here to do. We're going to get you started with the key Armenian words you need to talk about those most important people in your life. All right, let's jump in with the absolute basics. The building blocks, you could say. These are the words for your immediate family. I'm going to say each one for you. Oh, and a quick little tip before we start. That Armenian R sound, you're going to want to roll it. A great example is in the word for father, heid. Just listen for that and feel free to try saying these out loud with me. Okay, you ready? Let's do this. So first up, the word for family itself is ntanik. Then we have father, which is hayr, and mother is mayr. You know, it's pretty cool, right? How hayr and mayr have that little echo of father and mother. Just a neat connection there. Next, for brother, we say yechbayr. And last but not least, sister is queer. Awesome, you're doing great. All right, let's keep going with the next batch. The word for son is tcha, and daughter is achchik. Moving on, husband is amusin, and wife is kin. And then for the general word child, we use yerecha. And just like that, you've got 10 of the most important family words down. Fantastic. So knowing the words is awesome, but the real fun starts when you actually use them, right? That's where it all clicks. So let's listen to how these words pop up in a really simple, natural conversation. Okay, so here's a question you're definitely going to hear. Check it out. It uses that word yerecha, for child, that we just learned. The question is, Kani yerecha unes? And here's how someone might answer. It's a perfect response, really. They start by saying they have children, and then they use our other new words to get specific. The ra for son, and achtik for daughter. Did you catch that number in the middle? The word was yerku, and it means two. It's that little detail that really makes the conversation feel real. You know, it brings it to life. And then to wrap it all up, the first person makes a nice comment using that very first word we learned, ntanik. Your family is big. It's so cool to see how it all just ties together like that, isn't it? Okay, so you've seen the words, you've heard them in a real conversation. Now it's time for the most important step, actually making these words yours. And I've got a really simple but honestly super effective way for you to practice. First, just get a piece of paper and sketch out your family tree. It doesn't have to be fancy. Then, go ahead and label everyone with the Armenian words we just covered. And finally, and this is the key part, try saying a few simple sentences about them out loud. Actually doing it and saying it, that's what's going to make these words stick. And hey, to get you started, here are a couple of super easy sentence structures. You can literally point to your drawing and say, sa im maire, which means, this is my mother. Or you could say, na im yachpaidne, for he is my brother. See, you just swap in the family member you're talking about. It's that easy. You know, when you think about it, we didn't just go through a vocabulary list today. Every single one of these words is like a little key. It's a key that unlocks a new way for you to share a part of your own story with someone. That's a really powerful tool for connection. So I guess I'll just leave you with this question. Now that you have these words, whose story are you going to tell? Thanks so much for joining me for this one.